Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management. To begin, I want to identify this unique moment in time where you, our graduates, have an opportunity to recognize the people in this room who were instrumental in allowing this happy day to be a reality. You know, none of us reached this point alone. Graduates, some of those people are with us here today. Rise with me now, find those people in the audience, and let's give them the thank you they richly deserve. Welcome again. My name is James Hansen. I'm the Assistant Dean of Development and Alumni Relations, and I'm delighted to join members of the faculty, staff, and administration and our honored guests as Dr. Jeremy Jordan, Senior Associate Dean, presides over today's ceremony. Today, we observe a proud tradition of excellence, an achievement that Temple students, faculty, administrators, loyal alumni, and friends have cultivated for more than 125 years. To officially begin our celebration, please welcome the head of the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management, Senior Associate Dean, Dr. Jeremy Jordan.
Good morning, class of 2022. Let's have a look at you. To quote or to paraphrase the great American poet Ice Cube, today is a good day. Before I provide some brief, and let me emphasize brief remarks about you, I would like to take a moment to recognize the faculty and staff of STHM. This amazing group of individuals who are committed to making sure students in STHM have the best possible experience as they pursue their professional goals. This group, along with you, is what makes STHM a very special place. Please join me in thanking the faculty and staff for all they do for STHM and our students. So this is a highlight of the academic year at Temple and for STHM when we get to celebrate our graduates. I am impressed with the determination that you have demonstrated during your time in STHM, especially these last 2 years. The world around you has presented many challenges that forced you to adapt and persevere while pursuing your academic goals. The ability to adjust and be flexible, as you have all demonstrated, will prove valuable as you advance in your careers. It's really not an overstatement for me to stand here now and say that you might be the most prepared class of graduates that we have ever had come out of STHM. So know this, you're ready. You are ready to get out there and make an impact. While we've experienced these challenges these past few years, we've also witnessed feats of perseverance in our pursuit of creating meaningful and innovative experiences. Take sport and recreation graduate Skylar Berg. Skylar, where are you? Like many of you, Skylar showed tremendous initiative throughout her time at STHM. She assumed leadership roles in and outside of the classroom. Skylar also took advantage of the pandemic, focusing on her path to securing her senior internship. After taking the initiative to email all 32 NFL teams and completing multiple rounds of interviews, Skylar successfully landed a senior internship with the Los Angeles Rams Communications Department, where she quickly became, an essential member of the team. When the department lost a full-time staff member, Skylar was prepared for the moment and leveraged what she had learned at STHM to become an even greater asset to the organization. eventually having her internship extended through the postseason. Skylar moved across the country and became a Super Bowl champion. Or take E. Lewin. E, where are you? Hi, good morning. A tourism and hospitality management graduate from Myanmar, E traveled 8,000 miles to study with us and took advantage of every opportunity STHM gave her. During her 4 years at STHM, E maintained membership on the Dean's List, was a member of Eta Segment Delta International Hospitality Management Honor Society, and the National Society of Minorities in Hospitality, receiving the Hospitality Financial and Technology Professional Scholarship Award in 2021. Oh, it gets better. E was able to accomplish all of this and meet deadlines, submit her assignments on time, and complete her internship hours while living back home in Myanmar in the early stages of the pandemic, where civil unrest and terrorist bombings were unfolding every day right outside of her window. Living with her aunt, separated from her parents, the government had control over the country's internet. E had to find ways to connect with her classes and our offices using encrypted apps to communicate via text messaging and voice and video calls when she could. As she chatted with her professors and classmates, many times she was in hiding because it was illegal for her to be communicating with the outside world. E's story is not only humbling and brave, but one of true perseverance and grit that not only pushed E through the toughest years of her educational career, but helped her land a full-time opportunity in the hospitality industry as a manager in training at the Four Seasons Hotel Philadelphia, our premier luxury property. Look, these are just two examples. There are many, many stories in this group because you are an amazing group of individuals that are going to do great things, and we're so happy that we could be part of this with you today. I am confident that the tenacity and grit you've needed to succeed this far will serve you well in navigating obstacles and opportunities that come your way. Before I say goodbye and wish you luck in your next chapter, I want you to know that STHM and Temple will always be your home, wherever your story takes you. Whether you stay here in Philadelphia or travel to some distant location, you will continue to evolve, learn, and grow, and you won't be alone. You're joining a large and connected community of 360,000 Temple Owls, including more than 5,000 owls from STHM. Owls are truly everywhere, and now you're one of them. We are thankful that you allowed us to be part of your journey, and we can't wait to see all the amazing things that you accomplish. Congratulations. You are officially Temple made and STHM proud. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our graduation speaker for today, Dr. Elizabeth Betsy Barber, Professor Emeritus and former Associate Dean of STHM. Very simply, none of us would be here today if not for the vision and efforts of Dr. Barber. In 1998, STHM did not exist, and Dr. Barber, along with two of her colleagues, were charged with creating a school of tourism and hospitality management that would later include sport and recreation management. From day one, Dr. Barber was committed to creating a school that would have strong industry connections, innovative academic programs, and produce impactful research as a means to prepare the next generation of industry leaders. Under her leadership, the school grew from less than 100 students and a handful of faculty and staff to what we know as STHM today. She was the driving force behind STHM, and once she got the idea, she was unstoppable. Dr. Barber has been so much more than an early investor in STHM. She has been a visionary of what's possible. After more than 30 years at Temple, Dr. Barber retired from STHM in 2020. This year, we celebrated the establishment of the Elizabeth Hicklin Barber Scholarship in recognition of her role as founder, visionary, and champion of STHM. This past Tuesday evening, we were able to celebrate the legacy of leadership provided by Dr. Barber and recognize the inaugural recipient of the scholarship, Victoria Brown, a junior at STHM who is studying tourism and hospitality management, who will complete an internship this summer with Salamander Hotel and Resorts, a key partner of STHM. As you can see from the bio in the program, Dr. Barber is one of the area's foremost educators in the fields of tourism, hospitality, sport, and recreation, and has a distinguished record of leadership in tourism and hospitality organizations, both locally and nationally. Dr. Barber's commitment to the vision she had in 1998 to create STHM has provided many of us in this room the opportunity to achieve our academic and professional goals. Given all that she has done for so many of us, it seems fitting to have her here today as our 2022 graduation speaker. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Betsy Barber to the podium. You're getting a hug.
Well, good morning. And thank you very much. And thank you to the administration of the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management by honoring me to give the graduation speech today. It is truly a humbling experience and one that I will remember for a very long time. To the STHM faculty and staff, parents, friends, and family, but most importantly, to the class of 2022, congratulations on all that you have achieved to get here today. I've spent almost half of my life wandering the hallways of this great institution. I arrived at Temple University in Philadelphia in 1989. With my two daughters, who were in elementary school, we soon found this place to be home. As you can imagine, I've seen this institution change in many different iterations over the years, really depending on who was in the administrative offices here at Temple. But in the end, here we are. What a magnificent place. Isn't Temple 2022 fabulous? I've sat through dozens of these speeches, literally dozens of these speeches, and some more painful than others. Some really good ones, but they all seem to start out with a personal journey. I laugh at this, but because some of the graduation speakers even started out by saying, and when I was 3. And then they'd go through their journey of their entire life to the age that they were today. And I promise you, I'm not going to do that to you, but I am going to give you a little bit of background about me. Your path is just beginning. Just think about where you have come from. I came from a very small town in Iowa. And imagine your high school graduation class of 49. My hometown was 1,900 people, and my town was the largest town in the county, so we were even the county seat. We were considered the big town. I can't even say that I graduated in the top half of my class because I was number 25 out of 49. High school just wasn't my thing. Beyond the sports, I played varsity basketball, softball, and golf, basketball and wrestling, cheerleading, marching band, concert band, choir, thespians, student council. As you can see, my social life was so much more important than caring about school. This is a true story. I actually calculated in several classes on what I needed to do to get a C. I focused on that C because I knew I could graduate with C's. Now, some classes were easier than others to get better grades, but I really did focus on that C. I was a social machine. So making it sure I had after-school practices and evening activities were my priority. I did graduate. I even graduated a semester early. And this is when my mother and my principal had a conversation. They decided that I had outgrown high school. I sure would have liked to have been a fly on the wall for that conversation. At the time, I was surprised that this was even an option, but it started my journey. My parents were very supportive of me. So in January of that year, should have been my second semester senior year of high school, my parents said to me, I don't care where you go to college, but you will go to college. So I was off. I was off to finish my high school time and being a freshman in college. I sailed through my undergraduate program because I loved summer school. I also knew I needed to change my attitude and my approach to education. But should I mention I went to 3 different universities in 3 years? So that says a lot about how I was focusing. Let's just say I did graduate with honors and a dual major of physical education and health education. I really got the teaching bug at that time. A couple of life turns and a few moves landed me in Iowa City, home of the University of Iowa. I had worked in secondary education for a few years in public parks and recreation, but I really knew I wanted to further my education because my goal at that point became higher education for my career. I loved my experience in my master's and my PhD program. I'm looking around, we don't have any of our PhD students here today. I really did like it a lot. It was a good time. Grad school is so different than undergraduate school. So some of you that are getting your bachelor's today, it might be something to think about in the future. But you know, when I was sitting in your seat, I didn't think of graduate school at all, because it certainly was not in my plan when I earned my bachelor's. But it does show you how your path can change. I thought a lot about what my message should be today. You, and Dr. Jordan alluded to it, like many other graduates at Temple University, have had an unprecedented experience as a college student. A pandemic, war, inflation, economic fluctuations, housing prices skyrocketing, and heck, you can't even buy a used car today. But my take on this is that it has had to make you stronger, more resilient, I hope tougher. I can't talk to you any further than others in your nucleus about how strange and horrible this period of time has been. I'm sure you've heard all of the prevailing speeches about the last 2+ years. So I'm not going to be that scholar that tries to make sense of this period of time or even sugarcoat it. However, I do think that you are graduating and going and entering a job market that is wide open. Your options are tremendous. I know you've heard it 1,000 times, but it's true. What you've experienced in the last few years will have an impact on you for a very long period of time. But my hope is for you that your resolve will be your resilience. As you heard in my introduction, I worked hard to get to where I am today. Once I landed at Temple University, my mentor, Dr. Ira Shapiro, said, "You can get hooked on Temple." Those were his quote. And he was right. I focused on growth and impact. What could I do to help my program grow, and what would that growth impact be? In 1998, I wasn't really expecting to see the creation of a new school because I was focused on starting a new curriculum in tourism. The story of the creation of STHM is quite short, but I thought I would share it to you because many of you probably don't know what the story of the creation was. But it was in the spring of 1997. My colleagues and I were told by the university administration that our current college was being dismantled. There were 4 departments in this college, and we all had to find new academic homes. My department was Sport Management and Leisure Studies. We were in the College of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, fondly known as Hyper D. We were the R. We met with several deans in different schools and colleges around Temple. I'm so sorry the dean of the business school isn't here, but I was going to tease him. We met with the dean of the business school. They didn't want us either. None of the schools and colleges seemed to want to integrate our academic department into their current school configuration. During the same time period, my proposals for these graduate and undergraduate degree programs in tourism were making their way through the normal university approval process and finally had landed on the desk of the provost. And the next step was the Board of Trustees approval. Now, this is where the story gets really interesting, because at the same period of time, then President Peter Leocoris read an article in the Philadelphia Inquirer, and it was all about the fact that the hospitality industry in Philadelphia was booming. So he took this thought and said, well, if the industry growth, and there's such an opportunity there for Temple University to create a new academic program, he decided to move forward on this. And he said, not knowing exactly what this unit should look like, he created a task force. And the task force was to review and investigate possibilities. This was all in the spring of 1998. So my Department of Sport Management and Leisure Studies had to have a new home by July 1st. So all of this was very exciting for us, but we didn't know what it meant for us at the time. Interestingly enough, our immediate past president, Dr. Dick Englert, was the chair of the task force, along with Board of Trustees member Ed Rosen. Dr. Englert asked me to be the one and only faculty member to serve on this committee. Everyone else on the committee was an administrator, so I was very, very honored to do this. Well, we did our business as a task force in the spring of 1998, and it turned in our report and our recommendation. The result of our investigation was the suggestion and the creation of an independent school. The Board of Trustees had taken our recommendation, and the school was created. So on July 1st, 1998, the School of Tourism and Hospitality Management was born. The name change to Add Sport was in 2016, so that was quite a few years later. Our Department of Sport Management and Leisure Studies was the basis of the new school, with the Sport and Recreation Management degree programs. along with the addition of my two new programs in tourism. By that point, they had morphed into tourism and hospitality management, so we had 4 degree programs in our new school. So the small group of us from our past department, including Ira Shapiro as chair, Jeffrey Montag was our academic advisor, who was later appointed as associate vice dean, and 4 faculty. We were now challenged with the implementation and the plan of a school and building the school. I was asked to serve as the first academic director, and then later on, a few years later anyway, became the first associate dean, and responsible for what it really did feel like just about everything. But I won't bore you with the details. But with Ira Shapiro, Jeffrey Montag, and 4 faculty, we were off. We were building a wonderful team of talented academics and support staff, and as you can see today, we were very successful. When I think back about all those years and the fact that we were creating something new with very little knowledge of what we were doing, we developed strategic plans, we created new curricula, we reviewed new programs. We hired faculty practically as fast as we could, since we only started out with the 7 of us. And as the school grew to over 1,000 students, so did the faculty and staff to support our vision. Well, I don't have just one thing in mind that I can point to reflect our successes, because there were so many successes. I can say that building a strong collegial team was key. Those that we hired and those that wanted to stay were all in when it came to embracing our vision and supporting our daily activities. Everyone felt responsible for the team's success. I'm now looking at this team behind me, hired many of them, but I want to give them a great big shout out, and I want to give them a great big thank you. Thank you for embracing our original vision, and thank you for growing STHM into what it is today. So I think they deserve some applause. As simple as it sounds, I base my successes on optimism. I have always looked at the glass as half full, not half empty. My daily outlook has always been one on the brighter side of the day. If you can adopt an attitude like this or a philosophy like this, you will find your stressors less, your demeanor positive, and people react to this type of mood. If you always seem to be the downer or the one that seems to have the cloud over their head, people will react to that too. If it's one of negativity, and maybe even one of disagreement and confrontation, it's a lot easier to put a smile on your face than to combat the aura of negativity. Both positive and negativity are infectious, so how do you want your day to play out? Being around positive people will make your day more efficient, more productive, and even more enjoyable. I'm going to give you a quote now from an STHM alumnus, Jim O'Donnell, who recently wrote an article in LinkedIn. He was also laid off during the pandemic from a very high level position. And here's his quote: "While we all battle self-doubt when times get hard, my own experience tells me that a positive, open mind will allow me to see opportunities that a pessimistic mind may miss." So my tip number 1 is attitude is everything, and it's your call. I can tell you from a happiness point of view, a positive attitude can change your whole outlook on life. Next, surround yourself with the best team. A team that works together on a common vision and goal will be successful. How do you interact with that team is imperative for its success. As I said before, my team was collegial. We believed in each other, we supported each other, and we worked really hard to get along. We didn't agree on everything, but we respected each other, and respect is key. Opinions differ, but how you handle the differences make a difference. So my tip number 2 is be a team player. Another tip, speak up when it's appropriate, but no one's going to know what you're thinking when you sit in a room with your colleagues and if you stay quiet. Push yourself, if you're the innately quiet one, push yourself to speak up. Respect is earned from your peers when you are a contributor to the daily functions of your department and your unit. Innovation comes from discussion and collaboration. This even matches that positive attitude that you're going to bring to the table. People are more willing to listen to a productive contribution than negative complaints and cynicism. So my tip number 3 is be a contributor. Next, never stop learning. Upon graduation, many students believe that their teaching and learning environment is over, and that's only true if you want it to be. My tip is to wake up every day with the goal of learning something new, whether it's focused on your career or enhancing your industry knowledge, or it's just something that makes you have your understanding of daily life more informed. Knowledge is key. It's key to your growth and development. It's key to our enjoyment and understanding of our existence in each other. So tip number 4 is be a student of life. Keep challenging yourself to learn more. Next, my final tip. I want you to think about how you're going to give back. Is it going to be to your community, to your industry? Just something you're passionate about. Might even be your alma mater. Giving back is important. Continue to give back to your community at large. Get involved with your profession, specifically professional organizations, and I know you've heard that from STHM all along. It helps you in your professional development, and it will continue to through innovation, but it's also going to help your industry flourish. Consider being a mentor of a new graduate. Help the next generation become successful as well. Giving back will create a sense of pride that not many other things in life can fulfill. So my tip number 5, be a good community citizen, be a good corporate citizen, and where you can create impact, give back. Again, as my mentor, Dr. Ira Shapiro, said at all of his graduation speeches for STHM, he said, STHM has not trained you for your first job, we've trained you for your career. Your path is your choice, it's just that, yours to choose, yours to find happiness and flourish. As you can see, my message has been all about your attitude, your ability to work with the team, your desire to help that team grow, your thirst for knowledge, and being a good citizen. So class of 2022, go forth and succeed at the highest of levels. You have not stopped your learning process today. Be a student of life and continue through your journey with acquired wisdom and growth based on past experiences and knowledge. Enjoy your day today, and tomorrow start your journey. Go with all of my best wishes for a bright and happy future. Don't be a stranger, stay in touch, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Barber. We now turn to one of you, our graduates. I would like to welcome to the podium Jareth Schmale. Jareth was receiving his Bachelor of Science in Sport Recreation Management degree. Please join me in welcoming Jareth to the stage.
Dr. Jordan, I thought about quoting a rapper too, but I couldn't just pick one. All right, class of 2022. And that's it. Time's up. College is over. I cannot say that my time at STHM has ever felt slow, and certainly not boring. I mean, we thought a mumps outbreak in 2019 was gonna be the most notable moment of our college career, but we got through it. Then another challenge came, and we are still being forced to overcome it. Everyone say it with me. COVID! We have handled it with such grace so far, taking classes from our childhood bedrooms, the same place where we dreamed about how great college would be. We completed virtual internships on top of our coursework. We attended our final college classes wearing a mask and a suit, and most of us went a whole school year without seeing any of our classmates or colleagues in person. We're gonna be fine. One challenge after another, we have proved to be adaptable, and I have no doubt that we will continue to thrive even when life is unpredictable. We have all heard from others how they would hate to be a college student right now, but I completely disagree. To spend the majority of the 4 most important years of our lives in a global pandemic, entering our industries as they were forced to shift, we are the exact opposite of antiquated. We are coming with fresh ideas and a perspective that no one else has. We have the opportunity to lead our industries into this new world post-pandemic. To my classmates and colleagues, I wish each and every one of you happiness, prosperity, safety, and health as you enter the next portion of your life. STHM has truly prepared us for anything, and I am sure that we will lead our industries together. Most of all, I encourage you to bring kindness, compassion, and grace with you every day. Not only qualities that a great leader embraces, but something the world needs a lot of right now. We came in with some pretty ambitious expectations and are leaving with a wealth of knowledge and experience that many others dream of. It's been an honor and a pleasure to do this with each and every one of you. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Jarrett. We now come to the conferring of degrees. It is with pride and anticipation that the STHM community watch as each of you is recognized. I would like to remind our guests that we have arranged for a professional photographer to take a photo of each graduate accepting his or her degree. After leaving the stage, please be respectful of your fellow graduates and return to your seats. I welcome to the podium Dr. Heather Blackburn, Assistant Dean of the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management. She will now announce our master's degrees recipients.
Daniel Brian Altamer, Master of Science, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Sydney Dorothy Anderson. Shaden Aziz, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Eric T. Bideman. Tia M. Blanks. Anna R. Byers, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Daniel A. Calderon Hernandez. Nathaniel Chan, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Michael W. Crompton. Jared D. Facemeyer. Austin S. Connors, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Zihao Feng. Francesca Fumagalli, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Andrew M. Garcia. Brian T. Gilmartin, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Emily E. Jukimowicz. Meredith L. Johnson. Stephen Johnson, Dean Certificate of Excellence.
This guy, really?
Colton H. Jones. Shannon L. Collage, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Augustin Javier Leguido, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Vincent Lorelli Jr., Dean Certificate of Excellence. Megan McCrory, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Justin M. Orsini, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Sienna E. Outlaw. Marius Patula, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Marta Pino Royo, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Qing Shu Lee. Jules V. Posner, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Jenna Christine Rosada, Dean Certificate of Excellence. Haley C. Shin. Jordan Jude Thomas. Nicole M. Thomas. Sabrina Rose Thomas. Si Yan Sai. Andrew James White. And Jonathan D. Wright, Dean Certificate of Excellence. We will now transition to our Bachelor of Science graduates. Our student speaker, Jarish Schmel, magna cum laude graduate. Aaron E. Bricker. Aaron's degree is being awarded by her mother, Dr. Bricker from the biology department. Skylar R. Berg, magna cum laude graduate. Her degree is being awarded today by her father from the athletic department. Jaden L. Figueroa. Her degree is being awarded today by her mother from our admissions department. Andrew Vincent Abernathy.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gordon.
Jeffrey Albright. Jordan Robert Antonelli. Emma Mira Bach, a cum laude graduate. Alexander C. Barron. Eleni Catherine Bedard. Brooke Lauren Bellinger, cum laude graduate. Lauren Elizabeth Blackwood. Matthew Noah Brayson. Joseph R. Breen. Zachary Douglas Brown.
Thank you.
Edgar Bogus Vasquez. Kang Cheng Cao. Yu Chao. Liam Matthew Cavanaugh. Brendan Colin Clark. Jack Arthur Cochia. Isaiah Cofield. Ernest Cruz. Cameron Keith Cunningham. Hannah M. Danielle, a cum laude graduate. Jordan F. DeVore. Benjamin D. Giovanni. Allison M. DeSandro. Garrett A. Dew. Peter W. Evangelisti, a cum laude graduate. Antonio Glenn Fed Jr. Jordan Gadsden. Evan Gallagher. M. Artavian Gantumor. Alice Chalet Garcia. Callie Ann Garneau. Rebecca V. Jenick. Dylan Thomas Gesford. Brian Sousa Gomez, a summa cum laude graduate. Ryan Gordon. Antonios E. Gravink.
Thank you.
Jonathan Hajar. Cole Westbrook Harper. Sophie Rose Haskell. Freddie L. Hickman Jr. Sharon Wang, summa cum laude graduate. Christine Jasmine Horta. Grace Catherine Hughes. Avery J. Kane. Kazuma Kawamura. Michael J. Keene. Davis L. Kelly. Adam P. Klein. Keenan A. Knight. Aiden J. Kroll. Yumseo Lee. Cade Leuven. Matthew S. Lupi, a magna cum laude graduate. E. Thandar Lewin, a summa cum laude graduate. Anthony T. Martini. Patrick J. Matthews. Miles J. McCaskey. Patrick John McHugh. Brian T. McCurdy. Channing Sierra Melchor. Eve Marie Michelle Meyer, a cum laude graduate. Gregory W. Milloway. Eric G. Miller, a magna cum laude graduate. Luke Moritz, a cum laude graduate. Michelle E. Morrissey. Catherine Marie Molders. Samantha Rose Mulvihill. Samantha Myers. Michael Najigi Mowinki. Christian Camilla Norino Garcia. Jared Michael Nunn. Emmett Samuel Noon. Cole Nowak. Renee Nozaki. Ninka Orlemans. Sarah M. Park, a cum laude graduate. Sydney M. Parsons, a summa cum laude graduate. Evan G. Partridge, a magna cum laude graduate. Kevin Vincent Peterson. Christopher Pisano. Hudson J. Price. Eddie Pulowski. Marian Esther Reyes. Ryan A. Rainier. Jamar Root. Tyler R. Sandora. Riley T. Sassaman. James A. Scafidi. Peyton Alexander Schlott. Katie J. Schreck. Benjamin Harry Schwartz, a magna cum laude graduate. Sue Bim Seo. Carolyn Dolores Set, a summa cum laude graduate. Karine Shakanarazova. Taito Shimizu. Ryan M. Schock. Isaac Alexander Sklar. Brian Elliott Smith. Sean Craig Snyder, a cum laude graduate. Kevin M. Stefan. Corinne Carol Stevens. Cole Michael Strickland. Celine R. Tobin. Anderson Sage Tolbert III. Gavin T. Talone. Evan J. Tyler. Taylor R. Uberty. Carly M. Warner. Sadie Catherine Wilson. Cyrus Allie James Walford. Keith Lorenzo Woods. Wu. Adam James Yeager, a cum laude graduate. Wai Ying Seng. Yu Jue Chai. Cheryl Zhang. James Barain. James Christopher Gilmore Jr. Kelsey Choice Pasmino. And last but not least, Alvin A. Costa.
Thank you, Dr. Blackburn. On behalf of the presidents of the respective alumni associations, I am welcoming you into a lifelong membership. Ladies and gentlemen, the true measure of our school is what our students become. And now, as you leave our classrooms and seminar halls for sidelines or perhaps your own company suite, we share your excitement for these first steps into the next part of your journey. STHM will always be your home, as it will be for the classes to follow and for the hundreds of alumni that surround you in this building and in the world just outside. Families, this is the last time for us to get really loud here, so we talked about this before they came out, right? One final act needs to be completed before you become graduates at Temple University. Please rise. As a symbol of your graduation, I ask you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. On behalf of the entire university community, best wishes as you continue your journey for success and satisfaction in your personal and professional lives. Please join me as we cheer our faculty and administration off the stage, followed by our new graduates as they depart the room, beginning with the back row. Congratulations.